please grab a 36-inch foam roller and a trigger point ball that is larger than a softball, but not the size of a basketball because that'd be weird. Okay. Well, it might not be weird, but it doesn't serve the purpose that we need to don't use a basketball. So what you're going to do is set the 36-inch foam roller down and then just lay down. So you want your tailbone to the crown, to the back of your head to be supported by your foam roller. So I'm just going to lay down here. So tailbone, back of your head. And then let your palms just face upwards, almost like you're floating on the surface of water. Do what you can to get your spine a little longer here. And then roll your shoulders down. I encourage you to close your eyes. I'll do my best to cue so you can do that. And then try breathing through your nose. You can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth if you prefer. And as you start to settle in here and get a little more comfortable with laying on foam roller, do what you can to knit your lower ribs in. So we want to make sure that your lower back is on the roller the entire time, or as much as possible. So if you take your hands and just press them down onto your lower ribs. Don't like push your lower ribs, just rest your hands there, I suppose. And then feel your abs contract slightly. You'll feel your lower back connect a little more with the foam roller. We want to maintain that. So keeping that connection, tuck your chin in slightly and get your spine a little longer. You might even feel a little stretch in your neck as you do that. That's fine. Depending on what your days have been, that would make sense. And you can leave your hands on your lower ribs right now for a little extra feedback, but when you're ready, your hands come off to the side once more, keeping that connection with your lower back and the foam roller, keeping your breath nice and slow. Maybe your shoulders slide down just a little more. As we go through this, you'll also feel the connection with your shoulder blades and the foam roller, likely. That's good. Learning to know where your scaps are on your back is very important for shoulder health, also reducing neck pain. It's important. As we pause, feeling the muscles in your chest start to let go. Once again, tuck your tailbone under, increase the space between your vertebrae so get a little taller. See if you could relax your face a little more. Could your arms get a little heavier? When you feel the stretch in your chest start to ease off, you can bring your arms out a little wider. Again, as you move, just make sure your lower back stays on the foam roller, please. Maintain the length and space for your spine. Nice, calm breaths. One last time, we'll bring our arms a little wider. Palms still face up. Find your abs. Connect your lower back to that roller. A little more space for your neck. Keeping your shoulder blades down your back. Every time Your body lets you know you've hit an area of tension, a sticky spot. Be aware of it. Intentionally breathe to that space. And see what you can do to release the tension in that area. It might mean moving a little bit. That's okay. It might just mean focusing on that spot and imagining the muscle softening. You're welcome to stay like this if you want to progress to one more static hold, your arms just floating off to the side. If you feel ready, almost like you're making a snow angel, start to sweep your arms up. Maybe your hands are still on the floor. Maybe they never were. That's okay. Just have them going in that general direction. And then your hands will sweep down beside you. Again, just like you're making a snow angel. Good. We'll keep going. Just moving slowly. Again, just taking notes of the sticky spots. Where does your shoulder have to jump or correct to be able to maintain the range of motion? Did you lose your lower back connection with the foam roller? Adjust. You take about 8, maybe even 10 seconds in each direction. If you want to move slower than that, that's fine, but no faster. Good, we'll do 2 more. Just pause with your arms beside you. Let your backs of your palms get heavy. Your elbows resting on the ground. A little more space for your spine. Your shoulders slide down, giving you back your neck. Your breath is in your tummy, your side ribs, your chest, and your back. And when you breathe out, notice how everything kind of melts. When you're ready, bend your elbows so your fingers go towards the sky. Your elbows are on the floor, so you're kind of like our little robot. From here, keep your elbows about shoulder width apart. Keep your wrists in line with your elbows. Your elbows are not winging out. Slowly, maintaining that connection with your foam roller, start to bring your elbows off the floor until they're above your shoulders. Good. Pause when your hands are somewhere near your ears. And slide your elbows back down towards the floor. So your arms will stay at approximately 90 degrees as you do this. Bringing your elbows up. Allowing you to maintain that same distance between your hands. Just making sure that your elbows don't wing out. Just moving slowly. Maybe as you breathe in, your elbows go up. Letting yourself pause. And as your elbows go down, you can breathe out. Just an option. We'll do 2 more. Last one. Good. Pausing here. Your hands go down to the floor. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Good. Bending your elbows. Bringing your elbows up, but this time your forearms draw towards each other so that your forearms almost stack on top of your chest. So your elbows are above your shoulders, your forearms are touching. Bring your arms above your head, forearms stack, and then open your arms up into a Y. Good. From your Y, once again, stack your forearms, so bend your elbows. Bring your forearms back on top of your chest and move into your robot. Your elbows come down beside you to the floor. Good. We'll continue on like this. So drawing your forearms towards each other, they end up pretty much stacked on top of your chest. Sweeping up and over into a Y. And then reverse the motion from Y. Your forearms come towards each other, moving over your chest. Your elbows end up back on the floor. Do what you can to alternate the top forearm as you move through. Forearms stack over your chest to the floor. Good. And we'll go 1 more round here. Good. When your elbows touch the floor, your hands touch down. 2 breaths. And just to compare, we'll do a few angels. As you breathe in, your arms sweep wide, ending up all the way above your head onto the floor, maybe. And then bringing your hands back down beside you. Just notice the differences, if there are any, between the first time you did this and now. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Your hands end up beside you, and you're welcome to stay on the foam roller as long as you want to. But when you're ready, just roll off onto the floor and put as much of your back body on the floor as possible. So keep your knees bent, your shoulder blades on the ground, your lower back on the ground, your hands come down beside you maybe. It might even feel awesome to have your arms up above your head. It just depends on how much space you have. what your lats are doing, all the good stuff. But when you feel like you've got as much of your back body on the ground as possible, come back to your breath, breathing into your tummy, your side ribs, your chest, and your back. So allowing your breath to be three-dimensional, not just up and down. It's up, down, and side to side. If you'd prefer to have your right hand on your tummy, your left over your heart or your chest, just for that extra feedback in your breath, that's okay too. And when you want to, when you're ready, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Just interlace your hands onto your right shin. Rock your knee side to side. Just feeling your lower back release. Letting your shoulders stay on the ground and letting the back of your head just chill out. Let it be heavy. Good. From here, just place your right ankle onto your left thigh, making a number 4 shape. Your right knee goes away from you. And allow this to be passive. If you have a different stretch that you want to do right now, if you want to go into thread the needle, you can do that. But passive, relaxing, doing less. And when you want to, your right foot can touch down. And we'll go into the other side, so just bend your left knee up. Interlace your hands onto your left shin. Rock your knees side to side. Still trying to get your back to be just a little longer. And you can stay like this until you're ready to bring your left ankle onto your right thigh, and then do that. Just letting your left knee press away from you. It's a nice easy release for your lower back, your left hip. You've got 2, maybe 3 more breaths.